Hi, it's Caitlin, and I am here with some unbelievably beautiful nail polishes. Talk about absolutely stunning, shifty, sparkly, glittery, rainbowy, beautiful things. I don't know. I feel like this is going to be the collection to beat already for 2025, and it's only January, but leave it to Kathleen Co. I just can't wait for you to see these. This is the Mardi Gras 2025 collection, and Kathleen Co. is created, run, operated by the incredible Mia, and she is based in New Orleans. She loves her city, and she always celebrates Mardi Gras with nail polishes, and this is definitely her most incredible release yet. She keeps outdoing herself. So these are going to be available on the Kathleen Co website on January 31st. If there's a specific release time, I'll include it in the description. And you will want to be there on time and early because the first 50 people to order the entire Mardi Gras collection will get a gift with purchase, which I have swatches of, and it's so beautiful. And the other exciting thing is that Mia is starting a Magnetic of the Month series, which is exciting because she makes incredible magnetics, and this one is in celebration of her 9th indie anniversary, which is just so exciting. So congratulations to Mia and Kathleen Co on 9 years. So I don't think I have much else to say except let's get into the swatches. Before we launch into the Mardi Gras collection, I'm going to show you the new Magnetic of the Month. So Mia thought it was fitting to kick off the series with a polish dedicated to her brand's indie-versary. And this one is called Cheers to 9 Years, and it is a blackened violet base with aqua magnetic, a dusting of hollow, and bright pink reflective glitter. So I am magnetizing it in 2 different ways with the cat eye effect on my index and then the velvet style on my middle finger. And this honestly looks so beautiful both ways. Of course, with the bar magnet cat eye effect, you're really going to see more of a galaxy look. And then on my middle finger, it's that velvet sort of 3D trippy look. So I will recommend 2 to 3 coats. 2 could do for some people, but you might need 3 if you paint in thinner coats. The polish builds up beautifully and very easily, and there is a tiny bit of texture from the reflective glitter. I will, of course, recommend a good thick layer of glossy top coat to smooth everything out. And in the final shot, you are seeing the polish with top coat. I just decided to not show it because I was very under the weather while filming this, but you can see how gorgeous and shifty this particular color is, and I am absolutely in love with it. Now we're going to start with the Mardi Gras collection. First up, we have Bead Tree. This is a hollow flake base with fuchsia, green, and gold iridescent flakes. I am always here for these ethereal, light, shifty, iridescent type polishes, and this one is absolutely gorgeous. It has a phenomenal formula. If you've never seen a Kathleen Co video on my channel before, you've not yet heard me gush about how much I love the brush and the formula. So if you've never tried the brand before, it's honestly one of my favorite nail polish brands. Everything Kathleen Co creates is quite literally perfection, And I know Mia is definitely a perfectionist, and she is just incredibly talented at what she does. So here it is in 3 coats plus top coat. You can see the hollow, the iridescent flakes, and just how sparkly and rainbowy it is. Next up, we have Mardi Gras Madness 2025, and this is described as a flake bomb loaded with hollow flakes, ultra chrome chameleon flake, and iridescent flake with a bright pink, gold, green shimmer. And this is another one of my favorite kinds of nail polishes. Everything in here works so beautifully together, and it does build up really nicely in 3 coats. I do apologize for not showing this polish or the previous one as a topper. I am getting over many bouts of illnesses, so I didn't have the energy, but they will definitely work as toppers because they are really beautiful, very even on that single coat. So you can absolutely work these over another polish in a single coat, and it's going to work just as beautifully as anything that is actually marketed as a topper. And here it is with top coat. You can see how holographic and rainbowy this one is, and soon you will see how very shifty it is as well. And now we're going to look at King's Day, which is super exciting to me. This one is a purple jelly base loaded with a purple pink shimmer and green and fuchsia hollow micro glitters. If you love sparkle, this is one of the sparkliest polishes that I have worn in a very long time. And yes, it will have a tiny bit of texture, but it will smooth out quite well with a single layer of top coat, and it's not going to be overly difficult to remove, though it will require a little extra effort. Totally worth it in my opinion, because the sparkle in this is unparalleled. It's way sparklier than any hollow flake. It's just the sparkle you get from holographic glitter. It's unmatched. And I absolutely love the purple base. It really does allow the hollow glitter to stand out and really capture the light. So here it is with top coat, and I am completely mesmerized by the rainbowiness of this particular glitter. Next up is Night Parade, which is another ridiculously sparkly polish. It's a green to purple multichrome with gold reflective glitter. So the interesting thing about reflective glitter is that it is very sparkly and somehow slightly easier to remove than micro glitter. So this is going to be a little easier to remove than the previous polish, and also incredibly sparkly. I found this one to be very solidly opaque in 2 coats and just unbelievably gorgeous. I truly am so impressed with this entire release of colors, and yeah, the shifts in here are phenomenal. I'll let the visuals speak for themselves. And now we're going to look at Masquerade Ball, which is a blackened violet base with a fuchsia gold green iridescent flake, aqua to purple magnetic, and a scattering of hollow. So I am showing this with the cat eye on my index finger and the velvet style on my middle finger. Again, it looks beautiful both ways just because the polish in and of itself is absolutely stunning. It doesn't matter how you choose to wear it, it's going to look absolutely beautiful. This is another one that builds up really nicely in 3 coats. And the benefit of using the bar magnet or cat eye effect, as you're seeing on my index finger, is that you get to see the flakes a little bit more because the magnetic pigment pulls into a line and then leaves the flakes behind. But if you do it with the velvet style, like my middle finger, the flakes are kind of camouflaged in this interesting 3D way. But again, it's totally preference. I personally love it both ways, and I love magnetics for that reason, because you can basically choose your own adventure and have a different nail polish depending on how you choose to apply the magnet. And here it is with the 3 coats and top coat, and I've left my pinky unmagnetized. And now we're going to take a look at Carnival Queen, which is a deep violet base loaded with large particle shifting shimmer and bright purple reflective glitter. This one turns out on the nail completely different than I would have imagined based on how it looks in the bottle, in the best possible way. This is honestly so beautiful, and I've never seen a nail polish like it. Something about it is nostalgic, and I don't know what, but I love it. I love the formula. It does build up very nicely. I will recommend 3 coats, and definitely top coat, because the reflective glitter does dry a little bit gritty. And there are spoilers ahead for the gift with purchase. This is 12th Night, and it is a fuchsia multichrome with green metallic microflakes. And if you missed the memo, I spoke at the beginning of the video about the first 50 people to order the full Mardi Gras collection will receive this polish. So it is very limited, but if you're able to snag it, you're going to be in for a treat because this is an incredibly gorgeous and shifty multi-chrome. It's so beautiful. It has a beautiful formula. It is sheer, but it does build up nicely in 3 coats. And I can't wait for you to see this one because it is unexpectedly shifty. I was not expecting it to be as multi-dimensional and colorful as it is, but it's magical. And here it is with top coat, and now you can just see what I mean about the shifts. It's very hard for me to pick favorites because I love absolutely everything, and I'm astounded by how gorgeous this collection is and all of the polishes I shared with you. But Carnival Queen is probably unlike anything I've ever swatched or owned or seen before. So if there was only one polish you could pick up and you want something really unique, then I think Carnival Queen is it. We also need to talk about Night Parade because the formula is incredible. This was like 2 coats of multi-chrome gorgeousness, and then the gold reflective glitter was so pretty in there. So I'm just mesmerized by it in the bottle, but I love it so much on the nail. And I really, really liked Masquerade Ball. Again, an incredibly shifty multi-chrome, which Kathleen Co is kind of like just doing an incredible job with lately. And the magnetic showing those beautiful little flakes, it just is doing it for me. And lastly, you definitely need to pick up Cheers to 9 Years because, again, incredible multi-chrome with the reflective glitter and just like a beautiful magnetic effect. So yeah, I loved everything genuinely, and I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments on these polishes. Let me know if you're planning on picking them up. And if you're down in the comments, wish Mia a happy 9th anniversary to Kathleen Co. And I hope you have a great day wherever you are. Bye.